Excuse me, the lady. Excuse me, you come forward. First of all, why are you in this court in shorts? All right, who are you taking photos of? All right, so Deputy Laura, if you put her in cuffs, since you want to be next to her son and put her in the box, that each time you came before me, I've told you that you're looking at up to 10 years in the prison. Deputy Laura, could you do me a favor? Could you place the handcuffs on him, please? You're doing great. Why do you think you're here?
For a compliance hearing for criminal positive.
All right. And what else?
That should be it.
Well, let me just tell you the report I'm receiving on you. This is what the probation officer is saying to me about you. And how old are you?
20.
All right, you're 20. Since obtaining the probationer's case, when they say probationer, they're talking about you. He has shown zero to very minimal effort regarding his probation. The probationer has had issues reporting on time, reporting for field visits, testing positive for cocaine and meth, and enrolling or providing proof of employment for any remaining court-ordered programs. The probationer and I have had several discussions regarding his actions and how or what we can do to get back on track, really stressing the small actions, such as simply calling this probation officer within 24 hours after an attempted field visit or taking accountability for his action. The probation appears to continue to struggle to grasp the severity of his circumstances and what he can do to grow and move forward with his life and the lessons he can learn on his probation path. That's the report that I have on you. The report tells me you are doing nothing, zero, nada. Why are you doing nothing on this probation in this court other than using drugs?
I have attended 2 out of the 4 classes, and we have had
No, they say you don't even call in.
probably when they come for a field visit.
Yeah, they say you're not doing the simplest of things. And what I can tell you is you've had 3 motions to revoke in this court. So, and I know that each time you came before me, I've told you that you're looking at up to 10 years in the prison. Deputy Laura, could you do me a favor? Could you place the handcuffs on him, please? Each time you come before me, I know I've told you you're looking at doing 10 years in prison. Obviously, your mother is not laying down the law with you at home. They say that you keep saying that you work with your mom, but you don't provide any proof. I can tell you right now, I'm not going to allow you to work with your mom because I don't know if your mom is actually having you work with her. So you're going to ISF. And the reason why I'm sending you to ISF is because you need an attitude adjustment. You understand? Now, if you don't want to sign to go to ISF, you don't have to sign for it. What will end up happening is a motion to revoke will be filed. So which would you prefer?
ISF, Your Honor.
All right. So he wants to go to ISF, and if you could put him in ISF cognitive.
Your Honor, so we, the recommendation was for local ISF.
Okay.
Patch, Your Honor.
All right. All right. So you're going to go to local ISF. This is the last time we're going to have this conversation with you following rules. Obviously, your mom is not laying down the law with you. So you're not going to be allowed to work with your mom. You're going to have to get a job with a different employer, because if you get a job with a different employer, that employer, if you don't report, they're not going to pay you. They're not going to call the court and say, oh yeah, he reported for work if you did not. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Do you want to go to prison?
No, Your Honor.
All right. If you want to go to prison, I will get an attorney appointed to you and you can go to prison and I'll send you to prison. How old are you?
20 years old.
All right, you're 20. You're going to have to start doing better. Do you have children?
No.
That's a good thing. Probation, this is serious, and I hope I'm getting your attention because we're not going to have a conversation again where you're not doing anything. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, is there anything else you need to be successful on this probation?
No, it shouldn't be.
All right. Do not come back here again where you are not doing anything. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
I keep an open mind on everything, but we are not going to have any more compliance hearings with you. If I get a report and it appears that everything is in order, a motion to revoke is going to be filed. When a motion to revoke is filed, what ends up happening is a warrant is issued for your arrest, and you will be picked up wherever you may be. You could be at the grocery store in the middle of checking out or have already checked out. You know what's going to happen? Those groceries are going to be put to the side and they're going to take you to jail. If you are at home, they're going to pick you up and take you to jail. If you're in the middle of watching a movie and you're at the part where they're about to solve everything, guess what? If they pick you up during that time, you're going to miss what happens. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
In this court, probation is serious. In this court, communication is key. And probation officers know that I like for them to communicate with people. And that's why they put in here that they've had several discussions with you regarding your actions. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
John Martinez. Excuse me, the lady, excuse me, you come forward. Yes, come, no, come forward. First of all, why are you in this court in shorts?
I'm sorry, I was just, I don't know, I've never really been in court.
All right, second of all, turn your phone over to the deputy. Do not close it. Deputy Laura, if you'll delete whatever photo she took, please.
This is just.
All right, who are you taking photos of?
Oh, I was just letting my daughter know my son was okay and that he.
No, my question is, who are you taking photos of? All right, so Deputy Laura, if you put her in cuffs, since you want to be next to her son and put her in the box.
I apologize, ma'am. I did
Oh, I
not,
appreciate your apology.
I didn't know.
All right,
Put your phone picture up.
and who is Rick in the box?
He's with Charles Monk.
All right. Well, I'm sure Charles Blanc will come back and take care of you, but for now, you're going to be in the box. Hello, where's Nick?
He's coming, Judge,
All right.
and he apologizes for his mother.
Oh, don't we're all adults. I appreciate you apologizing for
Sorry,
your
I
mother.
really do.
Yeah,
She-
but if she calls you or visits you at the jail, remember to tell her, she can't do that in court. And let me explain to you why. Because we try to run things smoothly. And when people start doing extra in the audience, the deputies are on high alert. They're already on high alert. Then people end up not being able to come back to court. And I know you would like her to be here.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I'm sorry. We just buried my brother, so she's kind of.
Oh, your defense attorney explained it to me. So I talked to the defense attorney and the deputy. She's going to be released, but sometimes people
Thank you.
need to see how it looks in the back.
Yes.
And then they'll say, okay, I'm going to follow the rules.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So where are we on this case?
Okay, Judge, I'm recently new to Mr. Contreras' case. He has on his MTR an allegation of a new number one. And for reasons that I can't explain, his new number ones have been pending in another court for a long
Oh, I
time.
can't explain either.
However, I've remedied that. They're going to be transferred to this court. Mr. Garahan, for that reason, has never even seen the new number ones.
Okay.
So so we're going to ask for some time
Okay.
for that to happen. In addition, no one's ever asked for a bond to be set on Mr. Contreras' MTR. He's on deferred adjudication for this offense. So I'm asking the court if it would consider setting him a bond.
All right. Let's do first things first.
So I'd like to reset his case first.
Yes. All right. So yes, I don't know why those cases
I
are.
don't either, but
in the
that has been fixed. I've spoken to your court staff and they've remedied that as well. So
All right. So Ms. Ferguson, let's recall this in 30 days. We'll call it in 30 days as far as the discovery. It won't be set for hearing yet. So, all right. So it's going to be July 25th.
I'm out of town. Can we do the following week? Yes.
Sure.
Please. Yes, that's perfect.
All right. So August 1st for discovery on new cases.
Attorney, are you Mr. Bunk?
I am Charles Funk. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. And state, are you prepared to proceed on an oral motion?
Yes, sir.
All right. Court is calling 2021 CR 2910W State of Texas versus Rick Anthony Contreras. That parties announced for the record for the state. Defense.
Charles Bunk for Mr. Contreras.
And are you Mr. Contreras?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Defense is asking for bond and by way of oral motion. Any objection to the motion being oral?
Not from the state, no, Your Honor.
All right. The defendant is on deferred adjudication. Legally, he's entitled to a bond. Have you all had a chance to discuss a bond amount?
No, Your Honor.
Do y'all want to discuss a bond amount?
We will briefly judge this. That we've agreed, if it satisfies the court, we're in agreement at the bond being set at $10,000.
All right.
That is correct. Your Honor.
All right. The court, the defendant is on bond out of this court. So the court is aware of the defendant's criminal history. The court is aware of the defendant's mental history, which does not exist. And so I'm just putting on the record that the court is aware of his background. So since you've been at the Bexar County Jail, have there been any mental health issues that have arisen?
No, ma'am.
All right. Are you on any type of medications?
Not ma'am.
All right. And do you have a place to live if you were released?
Yes, ma'am.
And are there only adults in the household?
My son lives there.
All right. How old is your son?
He's 3. He's going to be 4 in October.
All right. So your son is there and who else is there?
His mother.
Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to follow your agreement. Set your bond at $10,000. There should be no unsupervised contact with minors. So you can have contact with your son, but there needs to be an adult there.
Yes, ma'am.
And there's going to be, you're going to have to do UAs. Probation will tell you of a location you can go. Since this is still pending
Yes, ma'am.
and open, the motion to revoke, you're not currently supervised by probation because the motion to revoke is pending. So they'll let you know where you can go to do UAs. It just won't be done under them. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to order regular UAs. Is there anything else?
Nothing else, Judge.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
May we
You
have
have a great
excused.
day.
Yes,
Thank you.
you're welcome.